So before you go down and spam in the comments about how wrong I am, how your opinion is the right one, and how amazing OSHI NO KO is, remember that none of our opinions really matter. But of course, mine does. Gundam, The Witch from Mercury Season 2 is easily the best anime this season, and I'm here to tell you why. Alright, I know what you're thinking. But isn't OSHI NO KO or Heavenly Delusion or the hit fantasy anime of 2022? Demon Slayer the best anime of the season? Well, first of all, shut up. Why did Demon Slayer get best fantasy? Because I'm here to tell you why Gundam The Witch from Mercury is easily the best anime this season. Forget about the popular opinion. This show is pure gold. Please trust me on this. First of all, I have to give credits to the talented team behind this anime, with the author of Code Geass at the center and the renowned mecha studio Sunrise bringing it to life. You're in for something special. And let's not forget about the incredible opening song, which is sung by the popular idol anime singer Drake. No, I mean it's actually sung by Yasopi. But the recent season's opening is performed by Yama, who's equally fantastic. The visuals, the animation, the vocals, and the symbolisms in the opening is top tier. I mean, I even had to research about the meaning of a tomato in this story. Turns out it represents love or strong emotions or about personal growth. Fascinating. So let's get to the actual show. Mild spoilers for the show. Go watch it. So, if you remember the ending of season 1, you know that the stakes were high, and the tension and the build-up was there, and how gut-wrenching the entire scene with Miorine and Suletta was. And how they ended it on a fucking cliffhanger of everything. So everyone was on a high note when getting into season 2. And one of my major complaints, I guess, with how season 2 started was they started on a duel between Suletta and some random robot as if nothing happened. But hey, that's just one minor thing because the arcs we still got were amazing. The open campus arc is literally a greatest arc so far because in this arc we got 2 new characters, Sophie and a girl with blue hair. I do not want to remember them, okay? But I'm joking. They are actually genuinely interesting characters, and the events that unfold are far from trivial. The stuff that happens in this arc is nothing to be glossed over. I mean, if you know a story is being written by Ichiro Sensei, the author of Code Geass, you have to explain plenty of plot twists. But what I did not expect is the great amount of world building and attention to detail and how the world feels so alive in this show. I mean, how many mecha anime have you seen that literally start off like this? In the world torn apart by war and political strife, we delve in the story of a young and gifted pilot, Bob, who seeks to change the fate of his people and bring an end to racial discrimination rampant in society. Our story unfolds in a divided world where nations are locked in a fierce struggle for power and resources. Bob, a smart and intelligent teenager, inadvertently becomes the pilot of a powerful mecha ship known as the Laughing Lancer. So what makes this show different and better from the other Gundam shows and mecha shows you have seen? What makes this so stand out and makes it so unique? Girls in it. It is not about the gay girls, okay? Or about the typically war-focused narrative. This takes a different approach by focusing on corporate drama rather than solely relying on planet war, some similar cliches. I'm looking at you, darling, in the fangs. So, if you're enjoying this video so far, feel free to help me by subscribing, as it helps me a lot and makes me very happy. And make sure to like it, as it indicates that you actually liked my content. Now let's get back to the actual show. One of my favorite episodes from this season is definitely episode 3, Father and Child. It begins with a normal conversation between 2 random characters who we don't need to care about. Let's just gloss over them, because as the episode goes on, revenge is the main focus, because we get to see the destruction of war that makes us question the sanity of it. What sets this episode apart from other episodes, it says focus on family dynamics and loyalty. Who would have guessed from the title? The heart-wrenching scene between Miorine and her dad delves into their troubled relationship, emphasizing their guilt, regret, and the power of forgiveness. The show skillfully portrays 5 father-child dynamics, each offering unique insights into their character and experience in just this one episode. The first being, of course, Miorine and her father, the second being Jeturk and his father, and third being Occult and his son, and the fourth being Sitya, a daughter who lost her father, and Philip and his son. What's interesting about Philip is that while looking like this, he has a wife who looks like this. So why not? As you may also be able to get some like he does. Who am I kidding? We are weeps. We don't even touch grass. I mean, the interactions and emotions surrounding these relationships provides insight into the characters and their experience. The theme highlights the bond between father and their children, showcasing both the positive and challenging aspects of parentalship. Throughout the episode, we witness different dynamics between the father and their children. The first relationship is between Jeter and his father, which portrays a sense of guilt as he killed his own dad. Jewel expresses concern for his father's murder during the evacuation, indicating strong guilt between them. Another father-child dynamic is seen between Occult and his son. Despite being injured, Occult selflessly tried to save his son but failed, resulting in his death, emphasizing his love and willingness to prioritize his son's safety. This showcases a sense of sacrifice and parental guidance. Satya's relationship with the deceased father adds an element of loss and grief to the theme. Her mourning and longing for her father reveals the deep emotional impact of losing a parent. This highlights the profound influence of a father that can have on a child's life and the enduring bond even after their passing. Now go and regret that. This is just one episode of this show. Each episode is great and just as intense as this, but personally I found this episode to be particularly a standout, although every episode is equally great, trust me. Well, now if you're still not convinced, that's fine, everyone has their own preferences, but I urge you to give this show at least a chance and support this remarkable series. While the others may be talking about OSHI NO KO, Demon Slayer, let's actually stand out by talking about something unique. By the way, before you click off, watch this video about the popular idol anime for me. Stay fit and healthy. Sayonara.